From an increasingly disgruntled public may have forced President William Ruto's government to beat a hasty retreat and drop the punitive tax proposals contained in the Finance Bill 2024. In a meeting chaired by President William Ruto at the State House, Nairobi, it was an about turn for the governing Kenya Kwanza administration as public pressure forced a change of stand. Emmanuel Toll reports.
Bread there's a concern about diabetes and all that.
Finance and National Planning Committee Chair Kimani Kuria had been at pains to explain why the government was planning to impose a 16% tax on bread.
You're saying that the concern is that there's a lot of diabetes in the country?
That is the argument that was given by National Treasury.
So there's a study showing that it's coming from bread?
I'm not from National Treasury, Sam.
I think you are.
He was not the only one struggling in defense of the contentious tax proposals.
What is the origin? Whose government?
Of course, it's, all the decisions we present, like whatever we present in Parliament, has to be approved by Cabinet.
Upwards, the struggle to explain or defend was neither getting easier nor clearer.
Possibly this year we will be at 16% from 14%. I want in my term, God willing, to leave it at between 20 and 22%. It's going to be difficult. I have a lot of explaining to do. People will complain.
However, after the 2-hour-long closed-door Kenya Kwanza Parliamentary Group meeting held at State House, Nairobi Tuesday morning, the government emerged subdued and in surrender.
And the Finance Committee listened to stakeholders, especially the Kenya Association of Manufacturers. A very good case was made for protection of the local manufacturing industry. Therefore, to protect our local manufacturing industry and create jobs within our economy.
Some in government called it listening to the ground, but there's no denying the public widespread and concerted opposition to the finance bill by ordinary Kenyans. Sources indicate a majority of the members of parliament pleaded with President Ruto to slow down on the tax measures, adding that they were making the ground more hostile for them. Some proposing that the taxes be staggered across future finance bills. And when he addressed the members of parliament, President Ruto said the country was having the right conversation.
This is the best thing that happened to Kenya, that we are having a conversation on issues that are of the nature of our country. Today, Kenyans know there is something called finance bill. Today, Kenyans know that we have a debt problem. Today, Kenyans know that there is a connection between the taxes we raise and the services we get, and the difference it makes in us not exposing our country to debt.
The meeting also witnessed moments of deep reflection.
Let's stay focused to what it is we promise those hustlers. Because if we don't deliver, those hustlers will send us out of power, and they'll send us with vengeance.
And so came the concession with the government, dropping among other proposals the 16% tax on bread and the contentious motor vehicle circulation tax, described by critics as a tax on tax.
Been contributing to the housing levy.
Emmanuel Toll, Citizen TV, Nairobi.